Tavern Talk. A friend of mine gifted this to me and said that it is a game that's mostly about reading. And since that's the only kind of video game I'm capable of playing, then I'm going to play that. My pronouns. Let's go with a nice little they, them. Fazoa. Oh, she's telling me this. Someone's reading to me.
In a realm ruled by dragons and
okay, yeah, a realm ruled by dragons and magic.
Well, actually, it was this line specifically.
Oh, sorry.
Not that far away. Let me start over.
Oh, we're starting over. Okay.
Once upon a time, somewhere in Gaia, not that far away, there was a tavern. My tavern.
Oh, am I her? Excuse me, sorry.
A place for anyone looking for an adventure or a quick refreshment.
Well, I like that there's an eye on there. The bird's animated, that's fun. I like the art style.
But I'm not just your typical innkeeper.
Okay, I'm a cool innkeeper.
My drinks are infused with magic to aid ambitious adventurers on their quests. To make sure they always return victorious.
Cool, 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 cool.
Big shoes to fill, I know.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm filling her shoes.
Then again, what's the worst that could happen?
I don't know. We get robbed. Earthquake, some sort of magical flood. Arson. Is this her? She's quite delicate. Alright, now. Hiya, innkeep. How's it going? All fine and dandy? It's going to be hard to choose how everybody sounds, I suppose. As a watcher, are you expecting lots of different accents from me? I've really only got like 3. Can't complain. How about you, Fable? All fine and dandy? Yes. Yes, all fine and dandy. I had such an exciting day. Really, really exciting. I don't know if I believe her. Did you go on an adventure? Right. Somebody who looks like this should probably have a high-pitched voice, right? Even better, I took a walk around the grove, and then I replanted a mushroom that had fallen over. Then I patiently waited for it to turn into a mushroom monster, or a mushroom mimic, maybe a gnome. Did it? No, but I got to take another walk around the grove. How was it? Great! I got to see the same stones, the same trees, the same Amaranthian Hydra guarding the entrance to Avalon, the same moss. I even got to water the asters. They didn't really need it, but I was there, so... Oh, I've got my elf ears on as well. I'm sure they're not visible because my background's blue, and so is my hair, and my hair is quite voluminous, and my ears are not that long, but got my elf ears on. Sounds very... exciting. Who am I kidding? My life is as exciting as a roasted nut. Oh, no. Nuts are healthy, very thrilling in sauces or as a snack. There are various types of nuts, walnuts, peanuts, hazelnuts, magical nuts, D's nuts. I'm allergic. Oh, Vine Boom sound effects. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, no worries. I mean, I never told you. And hey, at least something would happen if I ate a nut. Just not something very fun. Anaphylactic shock and all that. Does that count as an adventure? No, I would never want to put you in harm's way. No, I think that counts as a mistake. So what you're saying is that you're missing some spice. Oh, wait, no, that was me. What you're saying is you're missing some spice. Oh, no, I have a very sensitive stomach. I didn't think chilies would help me very much. Though I'm very good at growing phoenix chilies. I was talking about the spice in your life. Ah, oh. That's what you meant. I'm really sorry I have gas. Well, yes, exactly, that's it. There's no chili flakes, no garlic, no dragons. ... Just a lot of salt. I'm like a bland soup. That's so sad. I know my camera's on. So, a classic case of boredom, I see. Do you know that feeling when nothing exciting is going on in your life? Like, life isn't bad, but also not particularly fun. Have you tried visiting a circus? Have you tried adding some zest to your soup? Let's stay on the soup metaphor. Huh? Drama, buzz, excitement, something fiery. I go to the theatre or a gala, arrive in a hot air balloon. Okay, well that's an American spelling, but the voice of the narrator before was British. So, like, am I meant to give these characters American accents or English ones? Like, a hot air balloon? Don't they fly up really high? Yes, I think that's the point. Ah, I'm afraid of heights and people and of actors. Oh no, Fable's a mess. But apart from that, I'm trying. I tried singing, but what is singing if not the telling of a tale? How can I sing of things I never lived through or anything? I hope this isn't too high-pitched to hear. What do you mean? Well, day in, day out, I live in the same green soup of routines. Sure, I have my forest and look after it, but but I want to get out there and see something. Like, for example, listen to this song I started writing. Is she going to sing? Oh no, I'll have to sing for it. I wish to be a hero, slay mighty drakes. I wish to meet a pretty nymph, fronted by the lakes. A pretty nymph? That's pretty daring. Of course it is, that's the point. Finding them enjoying themselves in the water, ha 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 ha. Looking all undressed. The sun shining through the treetops, making the stream glisten in fragmented light. Divine beauty. I would love to sing about the exciting magical things I encounter. But to be honest, the most exciting thing in my life is coming to your tavern and discovering new drinks. I've unlocked information about Fable. Oh, I can click on it. Right, okay, well, here we go. Fable Verafina, elf. 110 years old, alright. Fable's a day that I'm sorry for she, her, you, Fable. I could give you a really deep voice now if I wanted, but I'm going to stick with this one. Ranger, Ashengrove, Neutral Good, the Hanged Man. I don't really understand all that. Fable Verafina is a ranger taking over the Ashengrove. They're a sweet and gentle soul and a regular at the Wayfarer's Inn. They dream of being an adventurer but are troubled by severe anxiety about, well, everything really. They're not allergy probably doesn't help either. Okay. To be honest, Fable seems a bit wet to me, but fine. Not a lot of songs you can write about that. I wouldn't mind a jingle. I'll think of one. Can I mention nymphs? I prefer if you didn't. Well, if I hired a nymph, then maybe like... Okay, maybe one day I'll get to offer them their own jingle. In the meantime... Sorry, that's me. In the meantime, can I offer you a drink? Yes, I'd love a drink. Okay. The usual? Yes, please. That means a swift strike, in case you forgot. Thank you, I did forget. Thank you for the reminder, Fable. It's my favourite. It always makes me feel like a feather-light nymph floating on the waves of sunny lake. Get this elf to a nymph. Stat. Do you want to be with a nymph or be the nymph? Honestly, I don't think they'd mind either way. Both, yeah. But mostly I want a swift strike. Message received. Although, I was wondering. I've been coming to your tavern for so long and I still don't know anything about how you make your drinks. Could you show me? Show me? Yes, tutorial. Yes. Really? Yes. Please tutorial me. What should I do? Do I need to put on an apron or someone familiar? Oh, am I hiring Fable? How about someone familiar? Just follow me. I'm gonna hire Fable. This thing looks familiar. Oops. Oh, I missed the text. So this is what it looks like back here. Hello, Andu. Is that what this thing is? Ah, yes, labelled. Careful, I haven't fed him yet. Where do we start? Well, usually I start by figuring out what my patrons want. To make sure I don't forget what they ordered, I take notes in my journal. Let's have a look. Alright, order. Oh, you pinned my order! I did. If I want to look for specifics, I'd check my detailed notes. I do keep a log, just in case. When I'm sure I know what was asked of me, I browse my recipes. Can't you just freehand mix something to see what sticks? No. I like to mix and match for a more varied result, but the right balance is crucial, so I stick to my recipes. Okay, follow the recipe. When I settled on one, I can use chalk to draw it on the board. Huh? Well, why have you picked the wrong one? I can either erase it with the sponge or just pick a different recipe. The ingredients are stored in the 5 bottles on the right. I often find if I'm reading something aloud, I'm actually not taking it in. I don't think I took any of that in. Here's the ingredients. There's dexterity, intelligence, defense, strength, and charisma. I think dexterity sounds the tastiest. I had a feeling you might say that. If I mess up or I want to redo my drink for any other reason, I can simply feed my mistakes to Andu. Well, that's good. He's trash. I really like Andu. Once I'm done, I ring the bell to activate the primordial vortex. Actually, something. Just try making a drink. You've got this. Sorry, I missed out on what that said. Alright, so I'm just going to make it up. Click and drag. Alright, I've got to pour it. Right, well. Alright, that's fun. I'll just pour everything in. I'm sure that's what everybody else does. Oh, is it full? Okay, right, I want to get everything in. Cool. Then what? How did I activate the primordial vortex? Oh, he opened his mouth real big. I got an achievement. That's funny, but... No. Oh, sorry. I actually wanted it, like... Can I try again? Okay, and then what? What do I press? The bell? This is not the right drink. It has to be a recipe that fits. Ugh, Ligma! Right, sorry. Obviously, I'm stupid. I should open this up and... I should copy this. It wanted me to be in here, and I just, like... messed about. So I've got to feed it to this guy after all. Pouring it down. That's quite funny. I like it. I like this thing. Oh my god, he's cute. Right. So I'll actually read the instructions now. Swift strike for this girlie. This they be. Swift strike. Be a leaf on the wind with a swift strike. This must have a dexterity, agility, speed, and remarkable accuracy. I want to taste you. In order this delicious, you'll exceed any dwarf's kill count in no time. Draw recipe. Ah, okay. But I didn't actually, like, read the words. Wing, brain, shield, knife, crown, which is here. So I assume that corresponds to this layout. Yes. Right, so 1, 2, 3 wings. Hang on. I'm gonna get it in a minute. 1, 2, 3. And then what? 1 of this. I think I'm getting the hang of it. And then 1 of this. So now I can ring the bell. Right, okay. And he's helping me. Thank you. Oh! Okay. Oh, cute! And then it comes in like a fancy little cup. Wow, it actually does teleport! Of course it does. What did you think was happening? I thought you were just very good at sleight of hand. I see. Well, give your creation a taste. That's delicious. I made that. You made that. Thank you for showing me the ropes. Thank you for your enthusiasm. These adventures you dream of, aren't you scared they'd be the end of you? Maybe. But how would I know if I never try? Do you actually want to try? Well, yes, I want to tell great stories, but... But what? Never mind. Just checking the time. A mysterious figure who honestly looks fanciable. ... How can I help you? A drink. For you? ... Right. What kind? ... Drinkable. Very specific, thank you. How about a spoken heart? Some charisma couldn't hurt. Oh, that's me. Some charisma couldn't hurt. Sure. Whatever. I'll get the hang of the voices in a minute, like. Oh, okay. Is that what I have to... Ah! Right, so I have to look at this. And it's like, crown... Thwing, thwing, thwing. Oh, sorry, I even said spoken heart. So I'll... Sweet and sparkling in taste, a spoken heart will bring your deepest feelings bubbling to the surface. The newfound sincerity, confidence, and many heartfelt words of wildness and boosting your persuasive abilities. A charismatic boost, great for bards and emotionally repressed individuals. Cute. Draw recipe. So then that gives me my guide of I need to put 1, 2, 3 of the crown, which is this one. 1, 2, 3, and then 1 of this pointed one. The sword one, and then 1 of this shield one. Yippee! Bing! Woo! Swoop! This should be digestible, maybe even tasty. I wonder what the flavor profiles of all these like stats are. It should be. It would be nice to know. Thanks. Almost washes away the memories of that banshee haunting the lonesome lagoon at night. ... And her bone-shattering song of sorrow. Almost. Oh, this person's haunted. Oh, okay, well, there goes the person. Alright. The breeding type I see... ... What are you thinking about, Fable? Just dreams. Yours or someone else's? Mine. Other people seem to have the courage to follow theirs. Why can't I be like that? You just got to, like, nut up, I guess. Isn't that up to you? I wish it was. My brother says my dreams are a fool's errand, that I'm running away from where I belong. We are rangers, Fable. We belong to the woods, like the stream that ripples down the mountain. Or the birds in the trees. We keep the balance. It's what we're meant to do. And is that what you want to do? Yes. No, not really. I want to experience things outside the safe borders of the forest. I want to live a life so full of adventure, boredom will feel like bliss. I want to be brave and strong. And I want to sing songs about my adventures that make other people yearn for that same freedom. Of course, I could never leave the Ashen Grove behind forever. It's my home. But there's nothing wrong with going away from time to time, right? I mean, my brother looks after the grove, as well as my sisters. I think he'd be fine without me. Yeah. Then you should do what your heart desires. I say go for it. Will it stop aching then? I think so, yes. What if... It's wrong to leave, though. What if destiny never meant for me to leave? Don't believe in destiny. What if it did? That'd be a dream come true. Be our own genie, Fable. Your adventures start with you. Thank you, innkeeper. You really are the most exciting part of my day. Well, that's very kind. ... Wow. Is there anything else I can click on, by the way? Quests. Characters. Rumours. Banshees. Haunting. Haunting the lonesome lagoon, wailing a song that will shatter your bones, hopefully hyperbole. Log. Okay, it's like a whole chat log. Wow. My recipes. My ingredients. Ignis. Rumor has that this spicy potion can make a warrior out of anyone with its enhanced strength or even the heaviest... Oh, weapons or logs can be lifted. So spicy. Cantio, created by mixing honey with classified magic. This ingredient bolsters your charisma, making your people skills sparkle, maybe too literally. So this is a sweet one, honey. Pluma, this airy ingredient enhances finesse and reflexes. With Pluma, adventures become quicker, faster, better, stronger. Perhaps not that last one. Work it harder, make it better, do it faster, make it stronger. That's not specific about what that tastes like though. Airy, that's not a flavour. Tempest, favoured by scholars and wizards alike, this mystical potion of unknown origin is famous for its ability to fortify your intelligence. And then Frigus, hailing from the Highlands, this rhymy ingredient raises your defences, shielding you from harm. No matter how tough you are, Frigus makes you tougher. I want to know what rhymy is supposed to taste like. Frost-like. Covered in frost. Okay. Will I get more ingredients, or is that going to be it? Infusions, no idea, not got there far. And then loads of places. Cool. Where am I? If I click on them, am I going to give information? The Highlands. Heaps of words. Diria. Small country of its own. Northern Republic. The Primary Nation. Forbidden Valley. Beautiful and terrifying landscapes. Saye Plains. Impressive plains. Mercenaries live there. Boreas. An island group. Sparkling auroras light the night there. Just skimming this, sorry. Amber Isles. A warm, gentle light. Very warm. It's warm there. Mossbury. A peninsula. They've got wetlands. And Moon Swamp. They got a Moon Swamp. Adventurers don't go there. Because it's foggy. Okay. Right, let's talk to this fairy then. I wonder what... I'm not that familiar with all of the D&D, like, species. So I don't know if this is she like a werewolf? It looks like this could be a werewolf type person. Greetings, traveller. How may I help you? You own this establishment, innkeep? Last time I checked. Humph. With whom do I have the pleasure? The name's Kea Lynn. You can call me Kea or Lynn, couldn't care less. Nice to meet you, Kea. Lynn. What can I do for you? Perhaps something to drink? You do the thing with the quests, right? So they say. Do you want one? You can have a look at my notice board. No. No quest for me, but I may have one for you or your notice board. Tell me more. Heard of a werewolf making trouble up in Tregaern? Terrorising farmers, tearing sheep apart, the whole programme. A werewolf? That's news to me. A werewolf? Listen, me too. Didn't see one in almost a decade, and that was far south of Ereve, so you're obviously not a werewolf then. Been wondering if it's the same one, just moving up. Like a nomad. I thought the werewolf hype died along with that one romance novel. You mean the one with the vampires? Twilight mentioned. Think so? Now that just splits society into two camps. Team werewolf and team vampire. Which one are you, innkeep? Team vampire all the way. Ah, so you're into the fangs, are you? Yes, most definitely. And innkeep never tells. No, I just told you. Yes, I'm so into it. You little rascal. I like you. Well, I like you too, Kaelin. Likewise, what about you? Vampires. Okay, slay. Why? The wolves are too close to my kin, and yeah, I'd rather stay away from them. Okay, fair. Is that why you don't want to take care of the werewolf yourself? Yes. No. I'm just afraid he might look a little too much like my Uncle Dragan. Would feel bad slaying that fella. You know, hunchback, hairy, crooked teeth. Is that a werewolf or just Uncle Dragan? You can't tell. Same fate befell Aunt Olga. I'm sorry to hear that. Nah, that hag had it coming. Oh my gosh. Never fall behind your grooming schedule, or before you know it, the next wannabe Van Helsing will strike you down with a silver arrow. Do the Van Helsings also hunt werewolves? I don't know. Don't care enough to check. Either way, that's Southern Werewolf, yeah? Right, anything else that might help others get done with it rather swiftly? Fetch. Pardon me? Should they get into a dangerous situation, they'll just have to stop playing fetch. That works. Or any dog. On any dog, trust me. Good to know. Thanks, Kaya Lynn. It's not that hard. Either Kaylin, Kaya, or Lynn. So I'm just gonna pick one. Gotcha, Kaylin. Alright, Chief, you got a name or is it just Inkeep? Just Inkeep for now. Oh, I don't have a name. Playing hard to get, I see. Well, Inkeep, then before I venture on, you've got a drink for me? Of course, what would you like? I'll take something powerful, something with a whole lot of strength. And don't you dare give me any of that watered-down muck instead. Okay. Is it going to tell me what to do, or I have to pick it myself? It just wants, like, one with three swords. Which is this one. The Southern Brawler is the perfect combination of offense and defense, dominated by the picante aroma of Ignis. This drink is served fiery, hot, or ice cold, depending on the kind of fight you're looking for. I don't think that Kaylin had specified. So, 3 swords. And a 1. And 2. And 3. Okay, and then one of this honey one. And one of this one, right? Shield one. Okay. Cha-ching! Bling! Wow, yeah, I mean, it suits this person. Look at that. Matches. A drink with 0 water as requested. ... Not bad. Oh, just what I was craving, thanks. Where will you head from here? Perhaps back west through the Ashen Grove. Got some business to take care of. What kind of business? Personal business. Care to elaborate? No. But you won't stop asking until I do, will you? No. My cousin claims her crops are being stolen by undead snails. Obviously, I'm pretty sure she's hallucinating. But I did hear some folks complaining about an undead uptick in the west, so I must be giving her like a West Country accent or something. But I did hear some folks complaining about an undead uptick in the west, so might as well humour her. And make sure she hasn't turned into an undead snail herself. Something like that. Yeah. It's odd, ain't it? Resurrecting the dead. It's certainly unconventional. That's one way to put it. I think there's not much use digging up the past. It's just going to open wounds you stapled shut. Or eat your face. The past haunts everyone willing to listen. Humph. Would you mind talking like a normal person? I ain't exactly up for philosophizing. You started this conversation. And I'm ending it. Alright, well then. If you find any more rumours for me or need aid, don't shy away from coming back. I'm more of a lone wolf, don't do groups, but sure. For more work, I'll be back. I'll be waiting. Right, okay, so let's learn more about Kaylin. Kaylin is a Vukakin. I don't know if I like that word. She's 36 and she's a she-her. Her class is a beast slayer and her background is Erove. What does that mean? Oh, that's place, right. Alignment is chaotic good and arcana is the chariot. Kaylin is a strong and fearless beast slayer with a taste for strong drinks, big swords, and even bigger muscles. She despises small talk in any way or form, and understandably for her keeps her distant from werewolves, wouldn't like being mistaken for one either. Pitoniak is her last name. It's cute that they've got full names. That makes them very searchable on Tumblr. I hate when a character's not got a last name, so you have to tag them like first name fandom, as if fandom is their last name. Speaking of rumours, you know how to turn them into proper quests, right? Don't want them to go to waste. I could use some help, tutorial. Fine. I guess I've got a few minutes. Let me see your setup. I'm really struggling with this accent, sorry. It's actually so much easier to do voices in American than it is in British. This is where I store all the rumours I collected. I also keep them written down in my journal so I don't forget. Smart. Think the best step would be sorting the matching snippets on your quest page. Just drag them over and make sure they're all for the same quest. Otherwise you'll end up confusing adventurers. Once you're done, select the quill of yours and it'll be written up. Got it? Got it. Thank you for your help, Kaylin. Put it on my tab. That's not how that... ... works. Good night to you too. Alright then, let's assemble this quest. Probably all these ones that mention a werewolf. And then quill. A werewolf on detours. A reticent Vukakin passed by the Wayfarer's Inn, reporting a werewolf making their way up to Tregarin from Erove. They pose potential threat to both helpless sheep and the villagers. Apparently werewolves love playing fetch. Are you brave enough to take on this quest and save Tregarin from this werewolf mayhem? Seal in Keep is my full name. First name in, last name Keep, and I absolutely love this drawing of a wolf. Oh! Oh my god, I fed him some treats. And now I'm sweeping. I'm loving the art style. I think it's really nice. Candle is blown out. It's night time. How long have I been at it? Half an hour. Act 1, The Wayfarer's Inn. 2, Prelude to Bravery. 58th of the Wake. See, one of my friends who is the DM of our D&D games most frequently is always giving us fantasy dates. So, Andy, I'm thinking of you right now. This is such a cute little inn. I love the little dragon here, the sheep, the birdies, this weather vane thing. Cute. I would love to live there if, you know, this was my job. And I was this person. But me as myself, I would hate to live here because I don't want to be in the countryside. I want to be in the city. Oh! Okay, this character, Fable, has taken this quest. What do you have there, Fable? I found this on your notice board. It says a werewolf is terrorizing Tregarin. Is that true? It is indeed. Have you sent anyone after it yet? Maybe that hooded guy from yesterday? Not yet. What kind of hero are you? Looking for? One who knows their way around difficult terrain, woods even, preferably one who's good with a bow. One who tells me they want the quest. Ah, I am good with a bow. Yes, Fable. And I know my way around any woods. I know, Fable. ... And ... ... And ... ... Maybe I want the quest. Just maybe. No, not just maybe. And since yesterday, all I've been able to think about is you telling me to follow my heart. And then I step into your tavern and the quest practically jumps out at me and I think, hey, there's a start for an adventure. It's near a forest. You know forests, you live in a forest. And werewolves are basically just normal wolves, but slightly scarier because they're also human. But you've talked to humans before. And you've got silver arrows for your birthday last year, and they're just collecting dust in your room. And I thought I could ask you if anyone had taken it yet. And then I didn't think that far ahead. I see. Or rather, I did, but then I thought, what if I take the quest, and then I have to go on the quest? I'd have to fight the werewolf, or talk to the werewolf, which is worse. Because what if the werewolf doesn't like me, and what if when I try to shoot it with my silver arrow, I miss and I shoot a tree instead, and then the tree will be mad at me. But it wouldn't really matter because I'd be dead because of the werewolf. That took a quick turn. That's how I would probably be thinking about the quest too. So maybe I should put the quest back. Fable? Yes? Do you want me to tell you to take the quest? Maybe. I can't make this decision for you. Neither can I. Whenever I have to make a difficult decision, it's like I freeze in place. Suddenly I'm unable to move until someone makes the decision for me. Like a slime! A frozen slime that can't move. I bet slime's less anxious than you. You met slimes? My tavern is open to everyone. Oh, right. What do slimes drink? Water. More slime. Bones. You sell bones? Only to slimes. Ah! Maybe you'll be able to add to my bones to your menu soon. You'll just have to pick them up from the forest floor. I think I'd have a hard time convincing a werewolf to give up free bones. Savage. Why are you so anxious, Fable? In general, I think answering that would take up more time than we have to spare. About taking the quest, it seems to me that you want to take it, but you're trying to talk yourself out of it instead. Oh, well, I do want to go on that quest. Werewolves may not be the best muses. ... But it wouldn't make a good start for a song. Right, it would make a good start. The prelude of an epic fable, the protector of the woods, the world... ... The worms. The worms. They seem like they need protecting, but every time I think about embarking on a quest, and I start to think more deeply about what might happen, all my bones start to shake and I feel dizzy. Is there something that might make you feel like you might fail? Aside from the bloodthirsty werewolf? We don't know what it's thirsty for. It might prefer orange juice. It might. Well, heroes have history, right? Great feats they can look back on to prove their bravery. Inspirational adventures that remind them of the light in the dark. I have the opposite of that. Great mistakes and epic regrets. Like the Mary Morgan incident. Or my first encounter with the Amaranthine Hydra. Or the reason why nobody wants to spend time with me. The Mary Morgan incident, your first encounter with the Hydra. Why does no one want to spend time with you? Because I'm unlucky. I'm unlucky, and whenever good things are supposed to happen, I ruin them. And no matter how easy things might be, nothing seems easy enough for me. Imagine there's one nail sticking out in the whole kingdom. Everyone would pass by it except for me. I'd get caught on it and rip my coat. Did that happen once? Once! I wish it had been just once. It seems like my life only follows a path that is most embarrassing. Or dangerous. Or dangerously embarrassing. That's funny. The curse of ill luck follows me wherever I go, like an adventuring companion who secretly wants to kill you. No one wants to hang out with someone who naturally attracts bad things. You're too harsh on yourself, Fable. Am I? See? Just last week I wanted to gather fresh flowers. The daffodils are blooming and they make for a nice bouquet, you know. Or hair accessories, they always calm my anxiety when I have them around. But me being me, I confuse them with their evil twin, the weeping Amaryllis. Now guess what I spent the whole day afterwards doing? Weeping. Like a baby all day long. When I plucked them, they released their spores and I started crying. I suddenly felt all the sadness of the world rush over me. I've never been so heartbroken. I'm sorry, that sounds horrible, Fable. It was. Between the tears and the sobs, I managed to make a tincture of hogweed. It eased the pain, but the tears wouldn't stop until dawn. I'm so silly sometimes. To be honest, this sort of character is just a little bit too wet for me, like... I'm sure their journey, though, is going to be about becoming less of a wet sandwich. Oh, I've got to ask about everything. The Mary Morgan incident. Yes, the Mary Morgan incident. Didn't you hear about that? Oh, thank God, word didn't get around. It was my very first adventure, the chance to finally escape from the daily grind. What happened? An adventuring party was on their way, passing through the Ashen Grove. Due to the Sylvan spirits, it gets fairly foggy at night. And the fog bears great danger to anyone who isn't acquainted with the spirits who call it home. So they wanted guidance from a local ranger. A merchant up in Tregaron recommended me. I agreed to help, of course. My first adventure. Yay! I was so excited, but also very, very nervous, so of course I had to go wrong. I think it was the nerves. Why were you so nervous? New people, seasoned adventurers, one stronger than the next, all in shining armour and armed to the teeth. I wanted to leave a good impression, but my bad luck got in the way. How did it go wrong? See, like, I'm struggling to switch between the voices, and that's because if I was listening to somebody who was talking this high and fast, I'd probably start copying them too. I felt their condescending glares on my back as I walked them through the woods. Of course, I don't know whether they actually glared, but my fear got a hold of me and I led them astray. I must have blacked out. I've never got so lost in the woods before. But this time I did. I couldn't see well, there was blood rushing in my ears, and I felt dizzy. So, for some stupid reason, I led them along a path that no one should ever take. Past the riverbanks of the Shivermere, home to the Mary Morgan. You know the Mary Morgan, yes. The wrathful spirit that's known to drown men. Not sure if she really differentiates between genders, though. For some stupid reason, I led them right into her arms. I got scared, and in the end, they had to save me. They fought the creature, and we finally found a way out when dawn broke. ... and the fog ebbed away. I couldn't look at them for the rest of the journey, and I silently bid my farewells when we reached the other side of the Ashen Grove. I was too embarrassed to speak. I'm sure I'm still the laughingstock of every one of their gatherings. How am I ever supposed to set foot in the adventuring world again? To be fair, it could have been worse. ... I could have led them right into the arms of the wyvern chimera that resides in the Quagman Grove. They say it has a taste for adventurers. But you didn't. But I didn't. Your first encounter with the Hydra? Well... just the day after it arrived to guard the portal on the dream plane of Avalon, I wanted to be polite and neighbourly, so I brought it some homemade biscuits. That's adorable. I burned them a little in the oven, but I thought since it has fire breath, it wouldn't mind. So I approached the Amaranthine Hydra, and I had this whole speech prepared about how I'm looking forward to having it around, and how its green scales match my hat. But it was so tall and intimidating, I forgot all about what I wanted to say. So I just set down the biscuits and smiled awkwardly. It looked at my biscuits and then at me, and it said, By the rivers of the stars stands a man who reads the firmament's past. Some things are as sturdy as a gilded ice. Some things are as changing as Leviathan's sea. All chimeras hate mice. All hydras love tea. I thought to myself, wow, the Amaranthian Hydra has given me a riddle. A quest! Maybe this should be my first adventure. But I couldn't figure out the answer, so I left, and I tried to solve the riddle for 3 days. I was too ashamed to step foot in front of it again, lest it know that I was not worthy of its wisdom. But then I couldn't take it anymore, and I ran back, apologised, and begged for the answer. Turns out that's just how it speaks. It wanted tea. Did you get it some? Yes. And then you completed this quest? 3 days late? If it had needed an antidote, it would have died. Woodhouse are about as useful as an antidote when you haven't been poisoned. They change nothing. Adventurers don't come tied up in neat, mistakeless bows. Your mistakes are part of your story, Fable, no matter how hard you try and shame yourself for them. Well, I still like you. You do? Yes, I don't care much for Fable, the flawless hero. I don't think their stories will be very interesting. Fable, the messy adventurer with a heart of gold and endearing personality, on the other hand, I don't know. Their personality is honestly not really for me, but I want to be nice in it. Great non-guy might even be my favourite regular. Don't tell anyone else I said that. I won't. Thank you. Thank you, Innkeep. And because I like you so much, I'm going to keep giving you free advice. I hope so. What do you have for me? You seem to be very insecure. I think that's the biggest problem here. But how can I not be when everything I touch falls apart? You know that isn't true. You're right. I'm a great gardener. Everything grows around me, but I seem to just get smaller. Except zucchinis. I can't figure out how to grow those. So anyway, I'm like a zucchini. I'm insecure because I don't know what I'm capable of. And I believe in British, a zucchini is a courgette. So I'm feeling like this game is American, isn't it? You'll have to find out then. Like, on a quest? For example. Do you think I'm a little underleveled? Do you think that would change by sitting around? I guess not. Someone has to help these people, right? What if I don't and no one else comes around? What if I'm the only chance they've got? What if I'm not? What if there's someone better? Best thing you could do is try to help them. The music's nice. Fable ... So what if another adventurer swings by and they're able to make the situation better? Isn't that a good thing? 4 hands are better than 2. And who knows? You might end up forming a party. Oh. And besides, if it's a perfect hero they want, they'll be waiting forever. I didn't think about it like that. Maybe I shouldn't decide to give up before I even try. After all, I'm a very fast runner, so if I screw up, I can just run away real quick. Yeah. This is probably intended to have an American accent, isn't it? That's the spirit. Okay, I, Fable, a great gardener and, future hero, charmer of nymphs, I'm going to embark on this quest and save the villagers. And I shall return victorious. Did I do it right? Yes, good job. I leave the quest in your capable hands, brave adventurer. Oh, that was me. I leave the quest in your capable hands, brave adventurer. Would you like a drink to aid you on your journey? Yes. Do you have something that can make me more nimble and quiet so the werewolf won't see me coming? Something with a lot of dexterity. If I want to fight, I'm going to need that surprise round advantage. Or maybe something that can help me with diplomacy? Perhaps it's just a hungry lost lycan after all and only needs a pep talk and a hug. Maybe we could even be friends. But I would need something with a lot of charisma for that. I will leave the choice up to you. Just make sure you don't pick a random recipe. Please keep it to one of the abilities I asked for. Remember, your choice can influence my fate. It could change the entire outcome of this quest. But of course I'm sure you're already aware of that. Sorry for backseat mixing. Okay, so now it's like up to me to decide. What was it they wanted? Like, to be fast or to be charismatic? I don't know. I almost feel like maybe I should give them the charismatic one because I want to improve this character's soppy personality. We're going to go with this one. So it's mostly this honey one. 1, 2, 3. And then a little bit of this. And then a little bit of this. Hello? Where's the optimal pouring area? Okay, it's here. Bing. Tekka Bevy. You know, their outfit's cute. This should do it. Thank you. I feel much better. Braver. But farming. No, wait, that sounds like I'm tending to a farm. There are a lot of farmers in Tregarren. And I'm going to protect them all. Or talk to them until they feel better. I'm sure they could use that too. I just hope I don't have to fight anyone. Yeah, I don't want to send Fable into a fight. Now, I'll be okay because of your help. I'll be able to talk myself out of any situation. Thank you again. I think this drink gave me the courage I needed to get started. Liquid courage. You got this, Fable. I'll try. Have some faith in yourself. Sip, sip, ah. Okay, I got this. Much better. Oh, I almost forgot. I was thinking about how much your words helped me yesterday, and how I'd have to thank you properly if I ever did end up taking a quest. So? I brought you some phoenix chilies from my garden. They seemed like something you might enjoy. They possess natural and magical properties. If you plant them in the right soil, they can grow to be fire resistant. And consumption can pass that on to mortals like us. I think what would make it easier for me to tell when it's me talking versus the character is if they moved this little, like it says innkeep here on the left, but it also says the character's name on the left. If it was switching from left to right, I'd have less of a hard time. I'm sure at this point no developer is watching this video. So I might leave that as a comment because I just think it'll make it easier. Anyway, Fable. Exactly, I thought they might go well with your drinks. They will. Thank you, Fable. That's a very thoughtful gift. Since I'm waiting for another shipment of infusions in a few days, I'll take a look at them all together later. Of course. I'm glad you like them. Maybe I'll order a drink with some next time. But first, I have to complete my quest. I'll see you post-victory. I hope Fable will be alright. And my light's gone out. Okay, my light doesn't want to come back on. I think it's just like begging me to actually charge it. So I think I'm just going to stop. I quite like this. I will continue it. Whether or not anybody watches it, it's really just for me. So if you are somebody who's watched it, thank you very much for watching this video. If you've made it this far, thank you. And you will see me again if there is another one. Goodbye.